What's going on, you guys? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome to a special stream. I don't usually stream at night, but I'm going to stream today because I want to kind of go into all the new things with Project Zomboid. If anybody really wanted to know, I was a tester. There's a reason why it wasn't here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that. I think I can now, but I'm going to anyway. We'll say hi to everybody, and we'll just jump into this. Little girl, what's happening? KPK, it's good to see you. Hanzu, Bullet Bait, Tac G, Admiral Rex, Snow Beetle. Have I told you how much I appreciate your sponsorship? And you know what, Snow Beetle, if you want, I don't know if you really care, I could always just kind of like, I guess, raid you. You know what I mean? I think I can do that. I'm, after the fact, but I don't know. I watched Drunkonlife first video. The first hour I missed the Snow Beetle vid I'm watching now. Well, there we go. So how you guys doing today? We're gonna just jump into a solo, and I'm just gonna kind of go over. We're gonna go into custom sandbox because I'm gonna explain all this stuff. I have roughly around 60 hours that I was able to play with this, and kind of give you guys some kind of tips and whatnot. You can see this map. It's like, that's my first impression when they put this map on this. I was like, holy hell, looks really friggin' cool. There are some new places. Down here we have Irvington. And, you have Echo Creek, which is one of the spawnable places, Ekron. And they just really named this other place over here, Doe Valley. This was like what I was calling the unnamed sleepy suburban place or something. I think me and KBK were calling that at least. Dark Wallow Lake is down here. Really good for possibly doing a survival run, eventually, I guess. And Brandenburg you have up here. There are a lot of really cool things that they've added. Louisville is up here now. The Louisville International Airport is something new. Drunk, you liar! I was right in the first place. I couldn't tell you, man. You can sit on chairs, basements, and spawn zombies in your spawn house as an FYI. Indeed, you can do all that stuff. So we're gonna I'm gonna go over all the stuff and kind of give you guys some tips about as far as like what you probably want to do. Based on what I know about this game at this point. I'm just gonna spawn in Rosewood though. That'd be a good place. And just so you guys know, we're not gonna start like a new playthrough. I just really want to kind of go over everything, gloss this over, and talk about it. I did put out a video today on skills, and I saw a lot of negative comments that were like, "Is this it? That's all you get? Blah 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 blah. Oh man, fishing, blue, all this stuff." And it's like, really, do you really want to? Why do you want to do that right now? You know what I mean? This has been 2 years in the making, and I know that some people are going to be a little bit disappointed that there's not more stuff in it. But you know what? Get over it. This is like the devs are genuinely doing a lot of the hard work behind this, and I'm just telling you. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. Anyway, sandbox options. Some new things that they've done. You can turn on zombie migration right now. The zombie respawn, you can do all that stuff. One of the things that you can actually do now with the random sprinter amount, you can actually choose what you want. There's a custom that you can actually do, kind of like with the mod that you have. But you see, when you do this, I was like really confused. I was like, okay, what does custom mean? It's not really going up here. You got to go to advanced settings. And now suddenly you can do random sprinters and do a percentage. Isn't that cool? In addition to that, you can actually come down here to the very bottom. And this is where all your advanced zombie settings are. Kind of cool. But what's happening? Naughty Toad TV, it's good to see you. Showcased a lot of the good in-game stuff, so yeah, there you go. Build 42 is full of new stuff. It can go pound sand. Exactly, Snow Beetle. And I'm going to give my first impressions as far as like what I thought when I first got into the game and stuff. It's pretty cool. So this is Apocalypse mode, and as you can see, the population multiplier, they dropped it down from 1 to 0.65, and there's a reason why they did it. I kind of covered a little bit talking about muscle strain, and I'm sure Snow Beetle kind of experienced it. It is a real thing, and it's kind of like one of those deals where you just really have to. You're not going to go out and like kill 200 zombies on your first day. That's for sure. So they have all this stuff. You can actually have a chance of attached weapons. Zombie fall damage multiplier for when they're falling from a height. Zombie armor factor, I still don't really know what that is. There are fake dead zombies, and of course you can do crawlers drag down. So you could actually turn that on and they can actually drag you down. Isn't that kind of crazy? Environmental attacks and damage, all the stuff that's usually what you're used to seeing here. As far as loot is concerned, they've they've added a lot of stuff, and as you can see, this is what rare looks like because we're on apocalypse mode. It's 0.4. If you were to go down to, let me turn off advanced and just go to, I don't know, like insanely rare loot here. And if we go to advanced, you can see what the reason why it's so hard to find stuff. 0.05, and you can actually adjust that down, up and down as much as you want. No face cam today. No, not today. Not today. Sorry, man. Tomorrow. Muscle strain is making things longer. Took me 3 days to go from gas station to Phallus Lake to the general store. So like what? 1 or 2 blocks? Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, the new combat fatigue is very cool. Got to be a lot more careful. No more never-ending kill runs. And that's the really. I mean, I got really excited about it. And they kind of toned it down for. It was pretty much tuned up a lot more. They toned it down quite a bit. To make it, I guess, for new people not to be just completely discouraged by it. Okay, so the world, you actually have alarm battery decay now. That's 0 to 30 days. This is how long they can last after the power shuts off. So if you have, like, in apocalypse mode, it's like 14 days. But you can, so if you're doing like a 6-month Slater run or whatever, it won't even matter because the alarms won't go off. Infinite minimum gas pump mount. That's another thing that you can change, which is really kind of cool. You can actually make it to feel like there's been a lot of it's gone. You know, people have gone on a run and whatnot. Very, very cool stuff. And finally, the basement spawn frequency. You can actually, these are RNG, by the way, y'all. I didn't get a full answer on like whether like the crafting stuff is actually there when you go in and you know, when you go into like a garage or whatever and you see things. I'm not sure if that's RNG or not, but I know that basement spawns are RNG. So we could actually spawn into a place with a basement and spawn into the same place the next time there wouldn't be a basement there. And the basements actually have like different looks and feels and things like that. It's really kind of cool. Nature, the darkness during night is going to be a real big problem. I think that's like one of the harder things about the game because it gets really dark, even in normal mode, and it starts to get like very, very almost. I would guess you could almost call it like you're really. I mean, it gets intense because you can't see what's behind you. So something could come up really quick. Other things that they do is the farming abundance, and I kind of went into this in the skills video, but basically, with farming, it's all seasons. And so you might as well not even bother trying to plant stuff until you can find the books, because you can plant, like when I first was playing around, it's like, cool, I'm gonna dump some cabbage and corn. And of course that wasn't the season. In July, there isn't a lot of stuff that you can plant. It's mostly flowers and stuff. And there's a huge amount of growing stuff that you can actually do at this point. Farm's not on ground level, snow on the ground, tainted water. Tooltip, you can turn that off if you want. That would make it a little bit harder. And of course, the meta events haven't changed. There's a lot more stories involved, road stories and zone stories. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, all the light needed to read map. I don't think I even mentioned this, but you need light for everything. If you're gonna read a book, you're gonna have to do it. The one I got was cops bustling up a poker game. Everyone was zombies, of course. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The lighting is crazy now, as it's very important. What are story spawns? So story spawns are like when you come across on the road. Let's say you come across like a crashed car, and like maybe a dead deer, because that's one of the stories that's in there, and you'll have a zombie and like all the things that you would expect from that kind of a deal. And Ab, I don't know if I told you this, but I hope you feel better, man. I really do appreciate you being here. I swear to you that you deserve all the support for this game, and I'm very happy you'll try the game at this time. What? I love this game. I don't know what you're talking about. Stats decrease normal. All this stuff is pretty normal. You can do no black clothes because of the darkness or whatever, but all this stuff hasn't really changed much. They do have easy climbing. You have a much better chance, a greater chance of actually falling and not actually completing a climb, some of these higher climbs. Plus, there's a stamina hit to it. And of course, all the multipliers right here. They do all sorts of stuff that you can do for all the skills, because the skill sets have changed, and I mentioned that in the video that I had done. All right, vehicles. So I don't know if there's really much to talk about with the vehicles. The vehicles, yeah, there really isn't much. There's some new vehicles in there that are pretty cool. Livestock, you have all this stuff. You can actually increase the speed so that way you can make things happen a little bit faster. Let's go out of this. I'm gonna go into Apocalypse because it's a fairly easy thing for me because I have so many hours in this game. But of course, watch, I'm gonna die in this. We'll go to Rosewood and go into here. So some things that have changed with this. We have two new things. We have Livestock Farmer, and I'm so glad they changed that. In Crop Farmer, it's changed from Farmer to differentiate between the Livestock Farmer. You get a +1 in Agriculture and a +3 in Animal Care and a +3 in Butchering. Butchering, if you're gonna choose something like this, what I would suggest is to do maybe like I don't know, maybe something like where is it? Some sort of carpentry. And there's a reason for it, and I'll explain it later on. But you're gonna want to get some sort of carpentry up in the air boost because you're gonna want to do stuff that are you're gonna have to make stuff for butchering and stuff like that. And I think you got to be level 3 carpenter for that to happen. Carpentry has changed. You can no longer disassemble beds and stuff. It won't give you points. So you're gonna have to do other things. I would say if you're gonna choose Livestock Farmer, I would definitely do a carpenter. Add some sort of carpenter stuff, and what is that, like Andy or something? Can't remember. Andy. Yeah, and plus you'd also get a +1 in maintenance, and maintenance is also one of these things that have changed a lot. Maintenance is basically you can't assemble and disassemble stuff without having a +1 in maintenance. You also can't make a stone axe without a +1 in maintenance, so you really need a +1 in maintenance to start off with to actually benefit from seeing some of these newer things. What else? Blacksmith is something new. It's a +1 in maintenance and +4 in metalworking, and plus you get a blacksmith knowledge. Oh, I didn't mention this, but I think Crop Farmer, you get a +3 in Agriculture, but it also opens up all the magazines that you need, and we'll show that. I'll show that when we jump into the game. Is there another one? I feel like I'm missing something. Nothing on this side. Okay, so up over here, you now have Blacksmith Knowledge, which is going to give you a +1 on maintenance and +2 on metalworking. You also have Wilderness Knowledge, and someone was asking in the last what napping is. Napping is basically where you find stones and you make things with stones. So like two flint nodules will now make like a sharp stone, a sharp edged stone that you can do stuff with. You can also do things like I don't think you need napping for this, but I think you need a +1 in maintenance to get a whetstone. And a whetstone, if you're going to do like any kind of axe work or anything like that, then you're going to want to get a whetstone or a grindstone to sharpen your blades, because sharpening your blades is now a big thing. They also added another thing that was kind of interesting. This is called Whittler, which is going to give you a +2 in carving. When you get +3 in carving, you can actually carve up handles. These handles can be turned into axes. And you can take an axe head off and put it on a handle. And I think that's the quality of it. It depends on your carving skill and your maintenance skill. Napping, right? What's up, Angmeech? Bro, I hope you will show the basement today. Yeah, I will. The Pros Pro don't die, he crashes and respawns. You can access the back of some vans while in the front seats. Yeah, we'll go over all of that stuff. I think should I just do like a rando? You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I should do something that I can actually show off. Yeah, let's do that. What I'll do is I'll get a burglar. We'll get a burglar going. That's a -6. Things that have changed in far as negative is fast metabolism and slow metabolism. I will say this. You don't want to, like used to be, I would stack all my negative traits so I could get all the positives. Like for instance, high thirst, and I would do, what are my go-tos? High thirst and short-sighted and slow reader and smoker and slow healer. I think those are in weak stomach and prone to illness. I would stack all those, and there's one more, I think, right? Fear of blood, short of breath. No. Okay, I would stack a bunch of them. Now there's actually consequences for a lot of these. For instance, short-sighted is not really that big of a consequence. You're wearing glasses, but if you lose your glasses, then suddenly everything gets blurry. And you know what? I'll keep that on there just so I can show it off. High thirst. When I was running a character with high thirst and literally chugging through like 4 bottles of water a day. I mean, it was just stupid. We'll go with, I'm gonna drop this, drop that, drop this. Keep slow, short-sighted, and drop smoker as well. I have 5 points, and I will put that in, I don't know, yeah, we'll grab, we'll grab also, maybe, yeah, I don't know what we'll grab. Maybe slow reader, maybe? Yeah, that'll give me 7 points, and I'll also grab brawler. That way I'll have a +1 in axe and long blunt and stuff. That sounds good. And now that the customized character screen has changed, you can actually now get voice previews. Hey! Like this. And this is kind of cool because it actually, like, the when you get into the game, it you know, a lot of your characters' emotes come out, like especially when they're like unhappy or tired or whatever. We'll go Hank. Hey. Let me change this to a male. Hey. Hey. Do the pitch. Not that this even matters. All right, cool. We'll just keep them the mullet and the glasses and stuff, and I'll show you what the prescription glasses look like when you lose them. Go ahead and play. Pick the high soy girly voice for you, Ian. Come on, man. What's up, Ian? This game is going to be a nightmare when the power goes out. Basements are without a torch or power. I know, it's really, really crazy. Nights are quite a fright. I was wondering if you're going to stream tonight. Spicy for Trunks, what's happening? Yeah, I was gonna just kind of go over some of this stuff. I'm gonna do a run tomorrow, but I figured I would go ahead and kind of show it off or whatever. That's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Thank you for the sub, OG Lovey G. That just ring right off my thanks. Okay, so it's things that you can do almost immediately. We're gonna come over here real quick. I'm gonna grab this. One of the first things that you can do is make a sheet sling bag. And that's going to go on a back. And if you notice the resolution now, check this out. The resolution is just wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Let me equip that on my back. There we go. Perfect. We're not going to dib just yet. I'm going to... yeah, we'll stay in the place. I'm just gonna see if there's anything. Well, we got a screwdriver. That's good. You're gonna notice that there's gonna be a lot of this stuff, like a strainer and all sorts of tools and stuff. I think a lot of that's gonna be there we go, an iron pipe. We'll go ahead and put that on our back, and steel rod will leave. A leather tool roll with leather. I can actually equip that, I think. I'm just gonna put it in my back though. Oh, and here's the basement. Let's go down here. So all the basements are gonna be a little bit different, which is kind of cool, and see, like the hand drill. All these things you're gonna need for the different crafting stuff. Let me go to my crafting table. Okay, so we're gonna get into crafting here real quick. I'm just gonna show you guys all the different things in here. So crafting is kind of funny. You go right here right now, right? It's gonna show you, it's gonna bubble up everything that, do we have a box of bullets? We do. Oh, we have a gun, so wonderful. So I can actually show that off too. Let's go ahead and put this on. We'll shoot ourselves some zombies here. So the way that this works is basically anything that you can do is going to bubble up to the top. Now, of course, you can come down here and check out all the different things, the assembly and stuff. And as you can see, like the assembly, everything takes a maintenance level of 1. That's the reason why I was saying maintenance is probably a good idea. If you look at carpentry, we're not going to be able to do much. We're not going to be able to do hardly anything right here. But this crafting menu is just from us standing here. It is nothing. It's just everything that we can do when we're just standing right here. If we go to the table, that changes. So we'll go to let's go to carpentry now. Well, it's not going to change much, but anyway, yeah, like there are things that you can do when you're at a table that you can't do when you're just standing around. So it's just something to think about when you're looking at stuff. And as you can see, we can nap a sharp flint flake from one flint nodule. That's the only thing that we can do to increase our napping. If you want to do like a wilderness run, you're gonna want to go ahead and go get a wilderness survival. Let's grab some stuff and get out of here. The game slows way down, just so you know. One of the things that I was struck immediately about this game, about Build 42, was how quick, how slow everything was. Everything felt like a whole day of work. Felt like it was like 2 days of me not working, if that makes sense. Go in here. We're gonna check out this. Got some beta blockers. That's good. Painkillers. Painkillers are real important now because they we're gonna get fatigue, muscle strain. We can use it. Mizky, raiding with a party 18. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me pause this real quick. For those of you guys who don't, in YouTube, just so you guys know, I've actually, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. So, oh my goodness, what's happening? Siren Simulated, it's nice seeing that. And I just got raided, YouTube, just so you know. Cozy Criminal, it's good to see you. Mornium, Mizky, thank you very much. And I thank you for the follow, Siren Simulated. I appreciate it. So, I can't wait to die like a chicken because someone told Nasco and Indy Stone that they were once dinosaurs. What? Let's go over here and check this out. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask. Let's grab this. We're gonna grab this empty gas can as well. And it looks like we can be off to the races. I'm gonna head down and get ourselves a car so we can drive around and I can talk a little bit about that stuff and everything. Yo, we're not gonna do this. Isn't gonna be like a really serious run. It's just for me to spend like about an shit. Fucking hell. I need to get some water. Let me go back to my house. Guess I'll need to get like a glass of water or something. I have no water. I wonder if I can pour this out. Nope, they don't. This bottle doesn't count as a pour out, so we'll just grab an empty cup. Battle fatigue is now a thing. Indeed, it is. It is. And so, like one of the things we used to get maintenance skill from like fighting zombies, and we still do. We just don't get it for certain items. Like this iron pipe, it's not really considered a. It's not really considered a weapon. You can also do this. Check this out. We can forge, but we can also remove a large stone here if we want. The large stone we can do things with, crafting wise. And there's going to be things that are laying around that we will be able to do things with as well. I'm just going to cruise over here. In fact, anything that's on the ground, see, I can remove this log. That's not gonna be good. Let's get out of here. So the new system for aiming, as you can see, it's gonna tighten up. And fuck. Used to be we would. Fuck off, Jesus. Used to be you would when you would decide to fire, a lot of it was just like RNG, like you would like it would just choose somebody that you could fire on. Now it's not like that. You can actually decide, like you have to actually aim and fire. Kind of cool. It's kind of a weird deal because you're in an isometric game. But yeah, and shotguns only hit one at a time now, which is kind of annoying too. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go down to the drive-in, grab ourselves a car, and then just head out. Art, what's happening? So this is a live report of the VOD released earlier. Kind of, sort of, KBK. Even if it's sawed off, Miss K. Even if it's sawed off. Something I saw and I'm excited about is the potential of becoming a blacksmith tailor, and I'm curious how robust those systems are. We'll go by a place if I can get a car and show like the system off. The blacksmithing stuff, the metalworking is actually probably the biggest thing out there. I wonder if they started working on this. Let's walk. You know how you used to could walk fast and do this? Yeah. See, they changed this now. I hope they bring it back, where you can actually walk and walk real fast. You can't do it anymore. Welcome, new people. Yeah, for you guys that don't know, my name's Drunkonlife. I have been playing Project Zomboid for roughly 5,000 hours worth for years, and I've been streaming it since 2017. This is really an exciting thing. Exciting day. Exciting enough for me to like go, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Dumb question. Is this on unstable, right? It is. It is. Let me show you real quick. Anybody that's on that wants to go on unstable? I'm not sure. There we go. If you want to go get to the unstable branch, you just go to properties and then you go to betas. And there it is right there. And if you want to go back, you can always go back. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about muscle strain as well here. Look how good the resolution is. It's so good. Michael Martindale, member for 6 months. Bill 42, working on VODs. Nice work, Drunk. Hooray, I know, right? And Honey Banunny, 32 months. Fame, fortune, and glory. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. But save your files if you want to keep your old worlds. Yes, you definitely want to save your files if you wonder why the shotgun only hit one. If you can get pellet ammo later, I'm not real sure exactly why it is. I know that the good news is about the shotgun is it's pretty much, you know, a solid hit. Like you're gonna hit. With firearms, it's a little bit different. You might not hit them, and it's kind of a weird deal because isometrically, what I've found is I can actually hit better when I'm going up and down, but when I'm going sideways, it's kind of like sometimes I don't know exactly where I need to place the aim. I mean, look at the resolution on this. Super nice. And see, it's already 1,300 hours. I'm a little bit thirsty. Ah, shit. Which one do I want to go after? This guy. One of the ways that I've learned that when you're fighting is to kind of like if I'm just do nothing but swing constantly, I'm eventually going to get like some strain here. See, I already have slight muscle strain. I don't know what. Let's wear this instead. I don't know what it is about like if you get a higher level, the higher level you go, the muscle strain doesn't go away, but it does get easier because obviously the higher level skill, the more accurate you are, and also your strength level goes up. I think that has something to do with it. It has something to do with strength and muscle strain. This guy, he straight up felt me. I'm gonna try to get muscle strain going, just so I can show it off. The way he changed the point of value for traits is interesting. Yeah, it is. I might try to sneak in here. Sneaking is also a thing now. So they're less likely to see you, which is kind of cool. And see, there we go. See how I kind of struggled to go over the fence? That's actually a thing. So a good way to handle muscle strain is to alternate between feet and hands. Let's see if this has any gas. Let's check it out. Yo, what's out? Furry guy, what's happening? Indeed it is. I wouldn't be up here, up in the middle of the night if it wasn't. I was really hoping for more cars than this. No gas. Fuck. Couple more cars down here. I'm a little bit out of breath. I'm thirsty. I'm weighed down. I'm carrying too much. And this is apocalypse mode. I might end up. I've been teasing. Maybe I'll do an apocalypse run because this is the way that they envision it. No gas. No gas. I might have to. This looks like a nice car. %9 gas. Just hotwire this bitch. I really want to play, but it's like 7 in the morning here. I know, right? How bad is muscle strain that I just joined? It can be pretty tough. You know what? We're just gonna rest in here real quick. I'm gonna drop some of this stuff. Okay, so one of the things that you'll notice really quick also is that now every seat has things in it, which is pretty cool. All right, it's about time to roll. I'm going to check this car down here and these other two cars, and then we'll go. This looks like this might have this is a brand new car. 9%. Fuck. Really? I'm not going to get lucky with cars now, am I? Doesn't look like it. All right, fine. We'll take that other car. And get out of here. Can your muscle strain go away if you rest a bit? It will go away a little bit, but it won't. It dissipates over time. And what it does is it basically, like before we could just like bum rush a 9%. This isn't gonna get us very far at all, is it? Before we could just like bum rush a place and without much consequence, right? We just try to bully our way through things. Now it doesn't work that way. Good news is like I said, sneaking is a thing. Well, I was really hoping to maybe get gas. All right, whatever. That's one of the story events. Should I go there? I'm gonna go there. Your weapon can also break. Come on, bitches, get stitches. As you can see, I do have muscle strain now. See the pain right there? But luckily we have things to...
I'm running things. I'm running things.
Darth Killer, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame, fortune, and glory. Let me eat myself a granola bar. Okay, another thing. I'm gonna pull off my glasses and show you guys this what it's like to there we go. Look at that. Look at that myopic thing. Fuck. Sitting here showing you guys, and this is it. Nothing here. Go ahead and drop that. Kind of hoping for... One of the things I've noticed with playing close up versus far away is it's like a lot better. You're a lot more when you're playing close up, it just feels a lot better as far as like accuracy and stuff. I'm gonna make sure that. Oh shit. Okay. That's a first. I don't want to shoot my gun. Fuck. Well, shit. Fuck me. Wow. Kinda got torn up from the floor up there. I enjoyed your stream earlier in Gaming with Nana. What's happening? Well, I'm just all jacked up now. Pro's pro right here, right? If you wear certain armors like bulletproof vests, you can't wear leather coats and some like hockey pants. All right. Give me some stuff. All this fighting for gas, hopefully. No gas there. Can you get animals to breed? You can. I never did. I didn't do while testing. No gas. I fought this for nothing. A lot of these guys will also have. We'll see if any of these have keys on them, so I can kind of show that off. Doesn't look like none of these guys are gonna have keys. No keys. Okay, we'll just move on. Keys and wallets too. Really? Really? Always just ignored wallets. Let's see if any of them have a wallet. They don't. You're right. Well, this one only has money in it, but that's all right. Oh yeah, and listen to the sound. Some of the sound changes. This is pretty nice. Isn't that just really satisfying? Michael H, what's happening? I'm not gonna worry about a helmet. This is just a dummy run to kind of show you guys stuff. So I'm not real worried about like whether this is going to be the end of the road for me or not for this character. Tomorrow it'll be all business. I'll be streaming in the morning, yo. Nah, you know what? I'm going to skip this. See if we can find a car. I know, little girl, but it's not. This isn't like a serious. This isn't a serious run. This is just me messing around. Kind of thought I might want to. You know what? Let's go in here. So one of the things that I noticed pretty quick. I wish we would have gotten more gas. Is how slow everything moves, and like things that used to take us like no time at all now take us a long time. I'm gonna come over here and see if there's anything in here. Oh shit. Come on down to the Hungry Hound, baby. These were the magazines I was talking about that are good for farming. Oh shit, they're a lot closer than I thought they were. Oopsie. And giddy up, little pony. It's time to get owned. So satisfying. So much more satisfying than the other way. Tack G, thank you so much for following. on the Twitch nonetheless. A badge, Mason Kroner. Can I wear it? No. All right, let's go inside. I need water anyway. I'm like pretty much dehydrated. I'm dying of thirst at this point. We got a basement down here as well. Right here. Shit. Cool. Now, one of the things that I've noticed. Okay, let's pull. I'm gonna show you guys something. It's really kind of crazy. I wish that I hope that they fix this. Let me remove these curtains because I'm sure I have I got muscle strain all over the place. I am not looking good right now. So right now, if you go to info and go to discovered recipes and media, it's going to show whether you found stuff. Like I found an empty seed packet of hemp. And it looks like I got a magazine for a bloody Japanese wrestling death match, whatever that means. Legalize it and lots of different things. This actually comes with the burglar. Here's my recipes right now. I can make stuff, but more importantly, it's right here. I know how to make hemp because I'm a burglar and I do hempy type things, marijuana and whatever, But this right here. It's going to show you the planting seasons are September, October, November. The best month is going to be October for planting hemp. I don't know exactly why we would want to plant hemp, but there's that. And so if we come over here and I read this magazine, this Blooms and Blossoms magazine, it's going to show right here. This is going to expand out. Drug dealer much, all right? Does higher fitness and strength mean faster recovery from muscle strain? I don't know. I'm not real sure. I haven't. That's something. Who is the guy, the Reten Naru, that dives into all the stuff? I think that would be the guy that would be able to answer that question. I don't know because I was just too into actually playing this, So see, as you can see now, it opens up and it shows lavender and chamomile. Marigold, you can do poppies, rosies, and sunflower. I'm not exactly sure why you would want to do flowers in an apocalyptic game, but whatever. I'm gonna see if there's any kind of things. There's a sewing kit right here. This right here, we can read some newspapers, and as you can see, it actually shows some of the lore behind this. And if you click here, you can actually read the actual text, which is cool. Gives you a nice little you can dive down in a little bit deeper into the lore of Project Zomboid. You need a needle to get thread. Yes, and you actually here's the crazy part about it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of my injuries here. Not that it matters because I think I'm pretty much done. I don't know if they've done anything with this. It feels like okay. So as far as weight and stuff, as you can see, I'm just a normal weight, so I can carry 12. This will never go up if I eat something. Let's go downstairs and see if there's anything to eat. I don't know if there will. We'll go down here too in a second. We'll go ahead and eat all this. It doesn't give you the same buff. So right now I'm stuffed. I'm about to be full to bursting. And as you can see right here, it does not give you any kind of like buff on that. And this looks like not much of anything. Circular saw, well, hammer. Kind of hoping for an axe. Nothing here. Which weapons don't give maintenance? Okay, so this weapon right here, I don't think it's supposed to give maintenance. Let's check it out. And it doesn't. I have so far killed 32 zombies, and I've gotten 0 experience from this for maintenance. So like as nice as this weapon is, it's not gonna do anything for me. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this too. You can no longer see this right here. Used to be you could right click this and fill, wash your rags. You can't do it in here either. See, it just allows you to wash yourself, wash your jeans, and do that kind of stuff. But it does not allow you to wash the stuff. What you have to do is you have to literally take something like this, and see, this isn't even going to allow me to do it. Here's the liquid. What did I just do? I just did something. Oh well. We'll probably sleep here, and then we'll head out. The tire iron for the win. Slater Days indeed. That is my new favorite weapon. If I can find a tire iron and if you're a short blunt person, you're gonna love it. It's absolutely insanely fun. Let me grab some more water and we'll get out of here. Ziggity Bon. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Go ahead and fill this up. You do not want to travel at night unless you have a flashlight. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now. You really... Oh, God. I ran out of gas, didn't I? Son of a bitch. All right. Was there anything in the trunk? Well, I guess we're walking. Luckily, we're pretty close to another place where there might be a car. How's the new zombie spawns? Does it feel more realistic? It's okay. So the zombie spawns on it, there's less of them. In places where you wouldn't, where you would expect them to be less of. And all the zombies have... I wonder if this has... I was hoping for maybe... This looked like this would have, like, cows or something on it. The new blacksmithing stuff is pretty cool.
Yep, that's right.
The menus are confusing, but I was able to craft and use a sword in debug mode. Yes. We're going to sidestep these guys and see if we can find ourselves another car. And whoever just subbed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I wasn't paying attention. That's pretty scary. Can we pull clothes off? We can. Wow. Kind of hoping for a car. I waited for years for this only to find out my graphics card can't handle build 42. Really? Is it really that serious? See if maybe these guys have have stuff. People that are carrying things, like this person right here, it looks like I don't know what they're carrying, but whatever they're carrying. Need a hose. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. You cannot siphon gas without a hose. I can't attach that. Bill 42 has arrived. An early Christmas present. Thanks for holding us over for the content, guys. So glad we're finally here. I am very happy too. Oh, we got this right here. I'm just trying to find a car at this point. We can find a car, we're in good shape. Or maybe a hose. People gonna whine all their favorite mods are broke. Yeah, well that's just that's kind of necessary. Dog, you have to show us the basement. Okay, I will. Let's see if I can find a hose. Sneaking is a lot more possible now, which is kind of cool. And there's our chickens right there. Oh yeah, and see, look, that's another thing. You notice how my my metal pipe broke? I still have it. I have a broken metal pipe. It's worn up, but I can still fight with it if I want. Chicken's like, hell no. Fuck off. There might be too many. See if I can get around them. That at a basement too. I'm just gonna let's sit here. Let me rest my tired bones. Drunk has friends like him, all right? Chicken's panicking, aid to the ambiance. And indeed, crouching takes endurance. It does. Did I do it? chickens. The chickens are like, what the hell, man? Die, zombie scum, die. Photograph of a fox. All right, you guys were asking about a basement. Here's one of them. More? Come on, little doggy. Look at the photo of the new art. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. See if they might have one. You can't really do this. Oh, yeah, you can't. You can no longer. Oh, wait a minute. They're allowing it to dismantle. Oh, wow. I thought that, you know, for the longest time, they weren't allowing us to get any kind of, like, skill from this. I wonder if we can get skill from this now. You can. There's so much stuff you can't get skill from now. Here it is, rubber hose. And I got a tire iron. The best weapon, hands down. The new fishing is basically Stardew Valley style. It kind of is, yeah. How do I sharpen my weapon in Bill 42? Anybody know? Yes. So you need a whetstone, Adam. You need a whetstone, and so you can do whetstones by one of two ways. You can either find a whetstone in a house, which there are like in kitchens and stuff, or you can we're gonna try to sneak past these guys, or you can forge two stones and craft them. All right, where was that photograph of a fox? We'll come in here real quick and take a look. So you can't see them? Like, it's not, I don't think, unless they changed it. Let's see what it looks like. We can look at the picture. It just kind of like doesn't do this, but you can't, what you can do is if you place it right here, you can kind of see it. Well, it looks like a girl to me. It looks like Mona Lisa. See if they have any. I can get a quick bite to eat here. Another thing that you can't do. Okay, I'll show you something new because like a lot of the crafting with cooking and stuff requires a surface. I'm gonna wait for this person to jump in. There you go. Come on down. Do I have that? Did I grab the ham? I didn't. Okay. So right now you used to be able to slice the ham, which you can actually still do, but you have to come over here and go to the crafting menu, right? And you can see slice ham right there. Just one of the new things. They're making you do a lot of stuff. You have to have a counter for a lot of stuff. So if you're trying to do something in Project Zomboid the old way, what you'll immediately know is that you can if you go and you do if you're unsure about it, you go to the crafting menu. I'm gonna sneak past these guys. Oh yeah, and you also have the stinking moodle now. And that's from dead bodies. Can you slice ham on a table? Yes, that's the only way you... Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, come on, Ian. Got to relearn the game. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to relearn. Crafting, when we first started diving into crafting, it was really frustrating to me. Because there's so much stuff that you just don't even realize. Okay, we can siphon the gasoline now because we have a hose to do it, but you need a hose and some sort of thing. You don't need a gas can, but you definitely need a hose. Looks like that's gonna be enough for me. And we'll go back to my car and continue driving. And once again, like food will not bring you up. You know, like in the old way, you would eat a lot and you would be able to like get like a buff. That's not the case anymore. I like the muscles. Does the ID show a picture of you? I don't think so. You can't look at it. There's some things that like there's some newspapers and stuff that you can try to look at that it won't show. As you can see, they do not see me, which is good. So a lot more sneaking mechanics and stuff like that. You can actually sneak around. You know, when I was playing build 39, was it? Maybe it was build 40. When I was playing build 40, I used to sneak all the time. And it was almost like comical because you could sneak almost like you would in what's that, a Skyrim. It was almost like that, to that much ridiculous. But then when build 41 came, they switched it up and they made it so you couldn't sneak at all. And I mean, you know, the devs tried to argue about it. You know, like when they first came out, people were like, "This sucks," you know, and they're like, "Well, you know," they would give like this huge scope where you would be able to, you wouldn't be able to sneak at all. And you know, if they were like 50 yards away, they would, you would just assume that you were going to have to fight. But now that's changed, and so they brought the sneaking mechanic back in. They've this is really an apocalypse mode.
I'm running things.
Bob Mark, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame, fortune, and glory. I appreciate you, man. I relearned how to move zombies around the map. I was playing high pop, moved around 200 zombies away from the fire department long enough to get in and grab a few things. Yeah, so it makes things a lot more interesting because no longer do you have to, unless you're playing insane zombie populations, which is probably going to be a different beast altogether. Unless you're playing insane zombie populations, this just feels better. You know what I mean? Because you feel like you don't have to necessarily, if you see like 20 zombies in your area, you don't have to necessarily go like full on Rambo on them. You can like try to like figure out like a way around it to make it work. You see, can you use crates as a surface when crafting? I think so. I know that you can use cutting boards for surfaces. You can also, there are things you can do in the building mode, like you can get a chopping block and use that as well. They have really improved the performance of this in a major way. I've been running basically 120 FPS this entire time. Cool. Let's get out of here and explore a little bit more. And for those of you guys that are watching that are just coming in, I'm not really taking this run seriously at all. I'm just kind of like, this particular isn't really considered a run. It's just me showing off the game. Also, you can smelt down metal items to make weapons and armor. You can. That's a big deal. Maybe we'll get to the place that that KBK showed me. Maybe I'll try to get there and show you a secret place that you can go that you can actually do blacksmithing, which is kind of cool. It's a lot of these places in these garages and stuff. You're gonna find things that you can use. I might try to make it. I got half a tank. Maybe I can make it up there. For those of you that want to do blacksmithing. Whoa. I was hoping maybe to see some of the like random events, but we're playing with Apocalypse, yep, so that's going to be rare.
I'm running things. I'm running things.
Ray Ace, thank you so much for the sub. Moving us one step closer. Tree time, right? Can you please show if the spears have changed? Yeah, I can do that. So spears, you're going to need a sapling to find. You're going to have to find a sapling in foraging. I don't know if you can use just a regular branch anymore. Hey, what are you doing? We'll go through Moldra and I'm going to go up to this other place. So bow making is added? Not yet. Probably soon, Fishman. A lot of the wilderness survival stuff is like tenuous at best. I'm gonna take this guy out. There it is. Wow, there's nothing in it. Usually there's stuff in it. Crazy. Almost like 3 hours in Zomboid. I'm good at zombie killing now. Hiking bag, by the way, it's a priority win. Yes, because you can actually do things with backpacks now. You can actually, if you're wanting to do camping and stuff, you can attach a bedroll, a sleeping bag to your hiking bag. It won't work with the regular duffel bag, but it does work with the hiking bag. And this is the Crossroads, my favorite place. Everybody wants to make fun of me, but I like it. Now you don't want to hit those. I learned this the hard way. You don't want to hit those stones because they will tear up your car. We're just gonna bypass all this. Yeah, you're definitely Vaco. Vaco. We came, we saw the crossroads, we moved on. In a weird, sorry. We're just gonna scoot past all these guys. You should go to Echo. Echo what? I'm going to show you guys this blacksmithing spot. It's a cool spot. Especially if you want to try your hand at blacksmithing, this one place is the place to go. There might be a lot too many zombies for me there, but I can drive past it at least. Oh, New City, you're talking about yeah, that's going to be to the far west. Wonder how long before this car gives out on me. So out of all the towns in Bill 42, nothing has been given as much love as Muldra. I was talking to KPK. He said that West Point and Riverside kind of look the same compared to Muldra. I don't know how to make coal coke, to be honest. Isn't that just wood? You just need to burn wood. You need a charcoal pile. Burning wood gets you charcoal, okay. Well, then I don't know either. I didn't really mess with it. You could ask KPK on my Discord, and he'll tell you. All right, so we're gonna come up here. We're near Dixie and all that stuff. I'm gonna try not to run into too many cars here. Look at that driving. You guys impressed? Shit. Do the water towers do anything or just decor? I think it's just decor, but I haven't really checked. I mean, I have a lot of hours in this game, in Bill 42 at this point, but yeah, I haven't really checked a lot of this stuff. A lot of this was like me testing, like checking out the new towns, and really, I focused a lot on the crafting aspect of it, because it was the thing that was kind of flummoxing me to a certain degree. I wanted to like get a good feel for crafting. Bro, I'm doing my third run. I got wrecked my other two. Did you? It looks like I actually like survived those two scratches. It's pretty crazy. I did not sell out. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. So we're up like just so you guys know, and I hope KPK doesn't get mad at me for showing this, but I think it's kind of cool. Like, okay, so like I can't do, like if I wanted to, like I could go to my crafting mode. Let's pull off my bread to show you the difference with crafting. So right now I don't have anything that I can do with this, and see, as you can see, it's not even on my list. I can't. I should be able to to cut my bread, but I can't cut my bread. Just is what it is. We'll go ahead and eat some bread, though. Can't craft, missing some required items. So it requires like some sort of a thing. I should really check that car for gas, but the crafting system is really robust. We're gonna get to this blacksmithing place. So up here, get wrecked. You can still stand on zombies, thank goodness. Ooh, a paring knife. Let me see if there's any gas. A little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it so that way if we I have a knife. I don't need a bread knife, thought Mark. I just need a knife and something to put it in. I don't know how I survived all those scratches. Look at this, man. Dirty bandage, dirty bandage, dirty bandage. That's crazy, right? All right, so up here, and I'm going to show the map here real quick so you guys can see it. The Moldra is down is right here, right? You just kind of cross and you go to these crossroads where there's a gas station and a barge and clothes and that kind of thing. And then you come up here. It's probably one of the coolest new sources. We're gonna go down here and check it out. It's kind of it's a ways away.
Yep, that's right.
Jolu, what's happening?
Running things.
Arlem5225, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. And I would have never found this if it wouldn't have been for KBK. And he's probably like biting his lip right now, going, "Man, why are you showing these people this? Let them discover it." But I mean, this is probably one of the cooler places. And hopefully there won't be a bunch of zombies up here, so I can kind of show like the difference with crafting.
Yep, that's right.
Cowdog, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame, fortune, and glory. And how the hell are you? I'm driving pretty fast considering it's going to be right up here. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, but whatever.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things.
Shimonera, what's happening? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Yeah, there we go. What just happened? Certified white man. Fuck, there's a lot of them. Jeez. Monstrosity, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Look at the resolution, man. I think there's one more. Then we can get in.
Yep, that's
And
right.
as you notice, muscle
I'm
strain
running
is a
things.
real big. I have actually
running
from knocking things
things.
down. Ethan Storia, thank you so much for the sub. And here we go. So right here, we can actually I don't know if we can mess with the anvil. So there's a grindstone where we can sharpen our blade, right? We also have the advanced forge where we can do all sorts of stuff with. There's our charcoal burning pile. And I am tired. Anyway, I guess I probably don't need to do this. Or do I? Maybe I will. Where's my gun? Yeah, that's not gonna. That is a no. That is a definite no. One log gets you 6 charcoal. Actually, keep the moodles and graphics. They're better. Too many zombies. It's a shame. Oh, come on. Let me through. Drunk, this goes nowhere, does it? Really? Fuck. Why didn't you tell me that? Gotta go somewhere. Ah, hellfire. Shit, I gotta get through here again. Open up, says me. All right, it's time for us to get out of here. Anyway, that's a beautiful place for black forging if you want to like test your stuff, and it's actually pretty kind of cool. It's real thick with zombies though. I know that KBK was like, yeah, it wasn't that thick, but it seemed like there were a lot more zombies than would need to be. This is perfect. We'll go up a little bit further and check out a couple other areas. Probably gonna run out of gas. Are there bows now? Miko, no, they're not. There's no bows now. The only bad thing about Build 42 is the moodles. I like the old ones more. Do you really? There's some new moodles. It's really weird because the color of the moodles, I've gotten so used to seeing them that I think that they're supposed to look a different way. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, are we? We're just going through that gas. Maybe we'll find some more wrecks here down here sometime. Yeah, so you can't make bows just yet. I'm sure that's coming up. Wilderness survival is a little bit janky right now. You're not gonna be able to do as much stuff. I did try to do I tried to do a run with it for without like doing anything at all, like basically having nothing and trying to start from nothing, and that's almost impossible. You still need a saw for stuff, and you still need nails. I mean, otherwise you're not building anything, which is kind of a shame. There's nothing primitive that you can do with that. They haven't adjusted it yet. Oh God. How was I able to get through that so easily? The new Moodles remind me of mobile gaming for some reason. Let's see if we can find... Oh, there's our deer. You see that? Let's do something here. We're gonna track. This is the new tracking system, and I can set my sights on tracking. And as you can see, looks like we found something almost immediately. It was just a broken branch. Okay, so there are different branches here that you can do, like this broken branch. We'll go ahead and I think I can carve something out of it. Maybe. Let's see. Doesn't look like I can carve. I might be able to carve something out of it from I might be able to carve something out of it. We'll go to sleep. If I'm at a table. Yeah, you can track now. The thing to realize though is that just because you can track something doesn't mean that you're going to be able to. We're going to come down here and I'm going to see if I can maybe find some tracks. I'm going to show you how the tracking works. I have no skill in tracking, just so you know. So there's not going to be much. I'm going to see if I can find some tracks. Since we know that there are animals over here. So I can carve a steak from this this particular thing. You can also like burn stuff if you want. I'm gonna see if maybe I can find some tracks over here. I don't know if I will or not. Those are medicinal mushrooms, officer. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find tracking. Oh well, that's just a rabbit hole. If you look, also this right here, it shows extremely rare animal tracks. Ironically, where you can find animal tracks the best is gonna be farmland. We don't have a lot of gas left. I thought I would be able to do something with this. Ran him over. Oh, let's see if we can make a spear. I'm just curious about this. Yeah, we can't make a spear out of off of branches anymore. We have to use something else. And it used to be you could grab, like, not even yesterday I was able to grab this thing, but it looks like I can't grab it anymore. They might have taken it out, or this could be also a bug. Yeah, you need a sapling for it to work for you. Out of gas. Start pushing. Right click on the right side of the dub. Let's go back. First butter knives, now spears. Man, they're gonna nerf everything. You know what else is nerfed? So you can get maintenance from stuff. Let's take a look at my maintenance skill right now. My maintenance is 0, but now I have 6 because I was using a tire iron, which is considered a it's considered a weapon. You know what's not considered a weapon? A crowbar. Go figure. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's go to crafting just in case. This is obviously a bug. Near the butt, okay. Ah, right there. So we can butcher and pick it up. But if we had something called a I'm gonna go to the building menu here real quick. If we had something called a butcher hook. And this is the reason why I was saying that it's real important if you're gonna do livestock farming, to go ahead and get a buff in carpentry, because it's gonna require a level 3 in carpentry to actually get a butcher hook or to make a chicken hutch or any of the things that are necessary for livestock farming. But let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and butcher this up. That's weird that it's like right there. So the difference is with the hook is if I butcher it on the hook, I'm going to get the leather, I'm going to get blood, I'm going to get all the stuff, and I'm going to get more of it. If I butcher it right here, though, I'm not going to get much of anything. And I'm probably going to get poor cuts as well, because I'm not... See, I have the dough head. Let's see, what else did I get from it? Poor cut. They gave us actually... Wow, they gave us a lot of meat. That's changed, too. So you need to find the livestock. Yeah, let's what we'll do is let's quit this, and I'll go to a place that's farming, and we can kind of see what all's there, because I know where some of the farming spots are. We'll go solo and Apocalypse again, and this time we'll go to Echo Creek. This is one of the new parts of the map, and it's real close to Doe Valley, which is like where the farmers market is. What I call the yeah. Well, anyway. And let's, I'll just do, I don't know, we'll go with a livestock farmer, just for shits and giggles. -2. Maybe I'll do thin-skinned, and we'll just call it a day from there. Thin-skinned and maybe, handy. What are new stuff there? There's quite a bit of new stuff there. Hopefully I can find a car. We'll see if we find a car. Ratchet set wrenches are another new thing. You're going to need to pick these up for mechanical stuff. There's a car over there. I'm gonna see if I can get into it.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things.
Modnor, what's happening? You can sneak now too. Look at that. Pretty impressive, huh? He saw me. But his friend didn't. Hoping for maybe a key. I can't get in there. There might be. Take a look at it and just see. I might be wasting my time. Yeah, the sneak is really good. We're just gonna scoot on down the road. There are a couple cars. Of course, it's locked. Fuck. Let's see if any of these have gas. Fuck, it has gas. Yeah, it's worth it's worth us going in here. If I can get in. Let's open ourselves a cold brew. And drink it. Yeah, no key. There might be a key on this one. If I can find maybe a weapon, I might see if I can get it. There's a rubber hose right there. Screwdriver we can use. Go ahead and eat some stuff. And see if maybe there's a water bottle of some sort. Hear them? See how dark it gets? I know that they're in there. Need a weapon. Come on, baby. Beautiful. You can see the darkness is really, will really mess with your mind. Fuck, why'd I do that? Check shop keys for things. I'm gonna need to take off something here. Is there a chance regarding fighting zombies? Is there a change? Yes, there is. Click a game. It's you get a lot more. You don't get as much oomph, I guess. You have muscle strain as a factor now. All right, so I need to check. You were saying I needed to check the shelves. Oh, you know what? I can check these as well, right? Nothing here. Check this out. Out of gas. Some of the pumps are going to be out of gas. All right, shelves.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. things.
I'm seeing a decent improvement. How CPU usage comparatively? It's much better. Worlds better. I'm really looking for a key. Hoping for a key. Come on, baby. Not gonna get lucky. Does this build disable all mods on default? Yeah, there are no mods right now. So you're not going to be able to do anything. I thought that, you know, it's funny because when I was testing this, I was thinking that I was going to be able to use Craft Helper. And it was going to help me, like, understand the crafting system, but it just didn't work like that. Look, a doodle of an exotic. So some of these you can actually read. Some of these you just look at a picture and it's just kind of like is what it is. One thing to note here, this right here, this pillow, actually it does things for you. See, it's good. See, sleeping comfort, good with a pillow. The pillows actually matter now. Well, that's just very disappointing. I thought that we would be able to find a key. If we were a burglar, we wouldn't have a problem with it. I could fill a gas can. What is that? Okay, so this is the new place, the new spawn point. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna quit this and just show guys this right here. I'm seeing a decent improvement. Can zombies carry the car key, or those need to spawn in the house? Okay, so Amagosonia. So zombies can not only spawn a car key, they can spawn a car. What would you call it? Like a car keys. They can which would have like I've had zombies spawn with their car key, their residence key. I've had them spawn with a key from a building, like not anywhere near. You know what I'm saying? So they can spawn with all sorts of stuff. That was this right here, Echo Creek. There are other places of interest around here. The muscle strain is such a drag. No more horde busting for you, drunk. No, it's actually, well, they took that away from me, Alden, but they also ended up giving me what's up, Sunday Topper? What the fuck, late night stream? Yeah, I was just wanting to show this. I lost the kill counter. Oh man, I'm sorry. There are a lot of really, really cool places around here. But that's the place. It's Echo Creek, and it's just basically a farm place. There are areas around here, and I'm about to jump off, y'all, but I just want I'm going to finish this off by saying there are a lot of, like down here in this area, there are going to be a lot of like farms and stuff. You can find cows and that kind of stuff. I didn't really get into much of this. I really, really was wanting to just basically, I'm almost on for 2 hours now. I wanted to basically go over all the different things that were you know, like the very beginning parts, the spawn locations, the custom the custom sandbox options, and that kind of stuff. Y'all, I will be streaming tomorrow morning as well, just so you guys know, probably around 9-10 o'clock Central Standard Time, something like that.
That's right.
And I'll be streaming for a long time. And we'll actually do a run. This was just more or less of me, like, kind of like showing you guys all the different things that you know, I've been playing around with since I was testing. So, Build 42 is out. Indeed, certified white man. Indeed. Thanks, Drunk. Always enjoyable. Hey, man, it's good to see you guys. And y'all, I appreciate the all the love and stuff. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up and stuff on your way out. If you can give a thumbs up. If you're not following me on Twitch or YouTube, give a follow, man, because I'm here. I streamed Project Zomboid quite often. I took a couple weeks off because I was doing the testing, but I really wanted to, I don't know, get into it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging with me, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow morning. Until then, bang, bang, Jacob's silver hammer came down upon our heads. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Faux shizzle. Tomorrow morning, baby. We'll start a new...